as I said before we started talking, I'm really passionate about the student experience from all angles from my time in college. And so I'm just curious, when you say that you are passionate about the student experience for every student, what does that mean to you? And where do you geek out? Where do you spend a lot of time
Sure.
focusing and trying to help universities get better?
So I think it does start with a deep empathy and understanding for the students we have. Not the students that we think we have, not the students that we want, but the students that we have and that we are focused on supporting. So you mentioned that I went to Harvard as an undergrad. I am a product of a public high school system. I was the first of that high school to go to an Ivy League school. It was a very blue collar neighborhood. My parents were immigrants and we were low income. And so for me to go to Harvard was probably a different experience than many of my schoolmates.
Right.
While I am incredibly grateful for the experience I had at Harvard and the opportunities that it opened, the experience was not crafted for someone with my background
Mm,
or with the pressures that I felt as a work study student from the public school systems trying to make it through Harvard. So starting with that deep empathy and understanding that there are myriad students with different perspectives and desires and hopes and fears and even cultural behaviors that they're bringing to us, and then really looking to craft the right set of academic experiences and student services that allow them to succeed. And by succeed, I don't mean just graduate, although that is hugely important, as we know, but to graduate and thrive as employees, as workers, as future citizens, right? And as people, of course, and recognizing that there are myriad and diverse needs that each student has. For a long time, I think our institutions felt like they knew what students needed. And because we started out as a sector serving white affluent men, there was a very homogenous set of needs, but we're no longer at that place. And I think we need to really broaden the aperture to create the right student experiences.